Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again, introducing you to my Uncharted 3 Crushing Difficulty video walkthrough. This is the 17th mission of the game, and this is Stowaway. And it's only 4 minutes long, but it is a tough 4 minutes of gameplay. Some of the firefights that you're going to have on this plane are exceptionally difficult, and they're hard because you start in bad spots, you've got bad cover, and the enemies are everywhere, aggressive, and do high damage. The luxury of this fight is, the start is just a brawl with this dude, and this is really easy, this is all nice and simple. But the gunfight itself is, if you can get past it, and you can, stay alive and just kind of play the time game, you will hit a checkpoint and you'll not have that much of an issue. So for some people, this will probably be a very easy part of the game. All I'm here to do is to tell you that it can be very difficult if you get unlucky, and it's same with a lot of areas, but this one even more so. So the fight starts as soon as you get thrown down onto the ramp, so it's time to, flex your reflexes and beat this dude up as best you can. Doesn't make sense one bit, this fight, to me. I know it's just epic and awesome, but like, he could have killed you then. He could have broke your neck instead of opening the door, and instead he's pretty much guaranteed his demise. And right now he's down on the floor. Nate could just throw him off the plane, but instead he comes back to this box and unleashes the box. And if he'd not done this, he wouldn't be about to fall out of a plane. And it's dominoes, people. It's like the butterfly effect. There's karma, then there's this, and you cannot dodge these no matter how good you are, because it always foxes you in at the end. But out we go anyhow, flying into midair, grabbing onto this lovely cargo netting, and then we're back in control, and it's time to do some mid-air climbing. So there's a couple guys shooting at you. This first guy, when you get close enough to him, if you press square, you will grab him and steal his gun. And you're going to need his gun in a minute as well, because what's going to happen here is once you climb to the top of this and you get on the ramp, there's going to be two guys looking at you and you don't have any cover, and you need to kill them both. And I'll say this much, this is probably the messiest example of how to succeed on this section, because I start shooting one, think he's died and he hasn't, start shooting the other one, run out of ammo, need to reload, and it's just ugly. But luckily enough, the game lowers the damage on you for a couple of seconds while you do this, and you seem to take a massive pounding compared to usual on Crushing, and it's because they know there's no cover, so they've just adjusted the difficulty ever so slightly to make it doable. As soon as you're in here, run towards that box in the corner, run as fast as you can. The only way guys can come at you now is if they move towards your left like these two dudes are doing. Kill them as quickly as you can, use this box for cover, pick up their weapons if you're low, but get back in that corner as best as you can. You'll notice there's been a little bit of a cut there. The reason for that is I got hit and I died, but the checkpoint was just on the exact same second as before. If you survive for a couple more seconds, that door will blast through and you have effectively done this firefight. It doesn't look like much, but when you're playing it, it can be really, really hard, so prepare for a little bit of frustration or to get really lucky and do it first time. I pray you get the latter, but you might not, so just be aware it can really, really suck. Not quite as much as being pulled out into mid-air with no parachute, that much suck worse, but this is a Uncharted game and you are Nathan Drake, so he has more lives than a bloody cat, and he manages to get the one box with a parachute on it. Check him out. So there you go, looking out once again. You've got to tap the triangle button to pull the parachute though. It's just par for the course, I guess, on that kind of situation. And then float back down to the lovely desert below. But I will see you in the next level, guys. Thanks for watching, and you take care now.